and well met, members of the Rune Platoon. And welcome to another night of some booty kicking streaming. My name is RuneMeisterKris. And tonight, we are going to be kicking things off with a new-to-me game called GreedFall. Alright, so this game's booting up right now. Let's pop over. Let's see what we got. Now, good. It's showing the loading screen in the back. I'm also gonna have to tweedle my my OBS like layout, like the like where my chat box is over here and stuff. Oh. What is it doing? Oh, there we go. It wanted me to log into Xbox, so it's getting funky. Because, like I said, this is the first time I've opened the game, so it just Windows needs permission to let the game play. It's basically. Brightness setting. Let's do clearly visible on stuff. Yeah, let's do that because we want it to be a little bit brighter because things always show up a little bit darker on stream, I've noticed. So once we get into the game and we can see the actual UI and how all this junk is going to go, that's when I'll move over. One thing that I do want to do, I'm just going to do this right off the bat. So I'm totally fine with jacking up all the settings and everything. VSync, we'll wait and see how VSync works. Dynamic resolution, that's fine. Field of vision, alright, we'll leave it all go. I thought they were going to have a frame rate cap, because usually I try and set a frame rate cap, because if I don't, the game usually gets funky. To the left. Oh no, I can't. I'm going to get DMC. New game, we'll just do normal mode. I don't want it to be a cakewalk. But I also don't want to get sweaty. I've never played the game, right? I've played games like it. So I had a good amount of hype for this game when it was coming out. I remember seeing the trailers for it and being like, this looks legit. I'd play this, right? At least that's how I thought. I never ended up getting it when it came out because I heard that it fell to, like, middling reviews. But it's free on Game Pass, and I like the idea.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
I had some extra music playing in the background.
The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
It's very Dragon Age. Ooh, what is that? What is that goop on my face? Alright, well, hey, let's get down into the nitty-gritty of character creation. So, we haven't actually played a lot of games with a, like, functional character creation mode. But one thing that I will say is that I have a real tendency to... I very aggressively model my in-game characters off of myself. He does have the smolder. You are 100% correct on that. He is definitely rocking the smolder. Okay, so it's presets. So let's do... Okay. Facial hair, give me the biggest beard. We can get bigger, right? Apparently not, so that's the beard. It's the biggest beard. Eyebrows, biggest eyebrows. I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. I'm not gonna beat around the eye bush. I got big eyebrows, right? I have big eyebrows. So I'm gonna own it. I think. Where were those ones? Those are pretty big and bushy. Let's do that. Skin color. I'm pretty pale. It's been a while since I've been out in the sun. So let's put me on the paler side there. Yeah, it's about good. That's about good right there. Hair color. That's probably good. My hair always looks a little bit darker in the light here. but that's just kind of how the light sits on it. Maybe I can go a little bit darker than that. That's lighter. Maybe like that. That's, I think, probably an accurate. We've had this debate on stream before about whether or not my hair is the darkest color blonde or the lightest color brown. And my license and everything says blonde. My beard is not a good judge because it's got every color of the hair rainbow in there. But anyway, eyes are certainly not that. They're definitely more of a blue. My eyes are they're very like blue-green. Oh, come on. Don't look away from the camera, my dude. What? This is what the painter, I was channeling the painter right there where he's like, I need you to look at me. Look at me. Me. Look at... He wasn't doing it. Anyway. That's good. Let's do that. Next step. Ooh. Starting classes. Starting classes. Do I want to be a magic user, a technical guy, or a warrior? So obviously, yeah, melee combat. Controlling the battlefield, or offensive spells from a distance. I'm kind of leaning towards... I could go one of two ways on this. I'm kind of, like, part of me is leaning towards magic, because I want... Here, let's do this. Warrior, technical, and magic. We'll just do a 2-minute vote on this. So why don't you guys... Let's try and get some results here. What do we think we want to do here? You would say that my hair is dark blonde? That I agree with that. And I think the government agrees with that too, according to my license. You also have the weird light brown or dark blonde hair. It's a tough thing to end up in, right? Oh wow, so look at this overwhelming... Oh, okay, we're getting some interesting results on the poll. Not what I would have thought, and definitely not what I would have played. But I'm interested to see where your guys' head's at. One thing that I'm curious about is whether or not this is kind of like a weird scaling system where like I can use... Okay, so Warrior has... Let's go through these. Warrior has one-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, firearms, strength and endurance. Technical has got traps, firearms, and one-handed blades. They're like rogues. Which is not normally the person that I type. Like, I don't usually play rogues and rangers. But it seems like chat really wants me to play a rogue or ranger. And then, of course, magic, which is like people who can, one-handed heavy weapons. And then, yeah, like obviously magic and stuff like that. I'm curious as to whether or not whether or not all of these things are restricted. Like, can I customize? It does say starting skills. You'll be able to unlock the skills of the other archetypes as you progress. Okay, so that's fine then. So starting off as a rogue type wouldn't be that bad. I can, if I wanted to, I could either turn him into, I could either get warrior. Like, I don't know if sneak attack is a thing in this, but if sneak attack is a thing, I could take warrior levels to like really beef up those big hits, or I could switch into magic and make him like kind of like an arcane trickster type character. Anyway, so with a resounding victory, I don't know if anyone can see the results in chat. Like, I don't know if it says it in the chat. Yeah, you can hit and see the results. So with a resounding success, it looks like technical character is the starting. So let's do it. Let's do it. Now, they recommended agility, right? So I should probably do agility. Unless... Oops. Oh. Well, it's been too late, boys. It's already been done. I probably should have gone with one of the other ones. I should have read. I probably should have done accuracy. Because I feel like firearms... Like, I am going to definitely do firearms. I think that if we're going to start technical, and the fact that guns are a thing in this game, like muskets and stuff... I'm almost positive I'm going to make this character like an arcane trickster type who uses guns and magic. I think that's going to be the most fun For me. And for you guys. So I'm okay with that agility pick, because I think that's... Oh, it's physical damage? Oh, no. Oh, wait, hold on. Reset. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay. Accuracy, chat. Accuracy is what we're going to go for here. Thank God I wasn't in a rush. Can you imagine? That would have been so troll. That would have been so troll if I did that. Anyway. Ooh. Charisma. Reduces merchant prices and improves companions' compatibilities. Science level allows you to make potions and destroy walls with explosive vials. Lock picking, you can pick locks. Intuition level. Gathering sites become easier to see. Slightly increases the number of ingredients and objects. Craftsmanship. You can craft your own weapons and armor. That's pretty good. And vigor lets you pass through certain difficult passages that require balance. Increases the maximum ammo capacity and lets you slightly recover HP and magic outside of combat. This sounds like the obvious choice. Like, am I crazy? Am I crazy? I mean, the only reason why I would say pick a different one is because dialogue options, I always want to succeed on the dialogue options, so I'd be okay tunneling charisma. And then lockpicking, obviously. But I feel like they're always going to give me a rogue companion. So if I need to lockpick something, I'll just get the rogue companion, like the dedicated technical companion. This vigor is just like look, it lets me pass through certain difficult passages, so it's going to get me into areas that I wouldn't normally be able to. And it's going to increase ammo capacity and recover HP. Yeah, I mean, I'm using guns. We've already established this. So, vigor is going to be the winner here. All right, let's go. Do I want to create this character? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Let's do it.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth.
I was about to say, what the hell is that supposed to mean?
Particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
I'm down with this. Ooh, look at that bokeh background blur.
From cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care
incredibly
of your own
cinematic.
operations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
So I
beg
like...
your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we
Oh,
finish all this
hello.
later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Oh, boy. Hey, you know, I like that. This, you know what? This is also... So I said this has a very Dragon Age Inquisition feel, which is 100% true, but I also am getting, like, slight Mass Effect vibes out of this. Because, like, obviously, the fact that they gave my guy a name, right, Desarde, and... So he's got this name, Desarde, so he can be voiced and he can be talked to, which is something that I really like. A lot of RPGs are heading in that direction. And I really enjoy that, because I think that helps with immersion. Like, I don't care about my name because it's always something stupid, like Poon Gesticle or RuneMeisterKris. Like, I'm not going to come out here and name my guy, like, Francois Bonahoozy-what's-it. Something French, right? To fit in with the theme and the narrative of the game. I'm just not going to do that, because the name is so irrelevant. So if you want to give my character a name, you know, if you want to give him a name like Shepard or Desarde or something, heck yeah.
Green blood.
Are they going to teach me how to fight?
And so the day has
A teeny tiny sword!
My royal fledglings are
What's a
leaving
little bitty sword there?
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
as loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting.
Francois Bonahuzi, what's it? That's exactly how you would spell it in French too. Just saying. Just saying.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Oh god.
Fight with honor.
All right. Okay, so it looks like left click is attack. Ooh, very nice. Okay, that's 3 attacks, and now do I parry? Okay, so I parry with a right click. Ow. Okay. Okay. Haha! Ooh. Okay. That's pretty aggressive, because I don't know... Here, I want to test something. I don't think I can hold... I don't think that I can hold... right-click to avoid attacks. Tactical pause with a spacebar. Okay. Pause the game and allow me to make my text tactical action. That's like spells and stuff like that. Cool, cool. I'm on board with something like that. Uh-oh. You know what I'm doing? You have lost health. Assign a potion to a shortcut and use tab and space to open the tactical pause. Okay. So, what's going on? One thing that I've noticed is that, one thing that I've noticed is that part of this reason that I've been having problems is how do I assign the potion? Oh, bind. There we go. So one of the things I noticed is that I'm slamming spacebar because I've still got Senua on my mind. Oh, ow. Oh, what happened to that stun? What is this? What is this dude doing? This is tough. Oof. Dude, this guy hits like a freight train. What is he doing with these kicks? Wow.
What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
Oh, Lord.
Could definitely come in handy.
Okay, so maybe I'm supposed to
In that
lose.
case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to lose to him. Oh, God, they're gonna make me just shoot these dudes? Oh, my God, poor Otto. Otto, no. They're just like, all right, you don't know how to fight, so just go shoot Otto over there. He can take it. Firearms are ideal for interrupting or destabilizing an enemy. Each shot consumes 1 ammunition. Techniques. Fire. What the F? That was not... Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to shoot them. What am I... What's going on? Am I supposed to attack these guys? No, it says go and say bye to my mom. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go say bye to mom? That was weird. That was an odd transition. Nope. Nope, I'm still trapped over here. Right, are they gonna yeah, I'm trapped in here. Am I supposed to kill these people? What? Just looking at me like, what are you doing? Yeah, I think I bugged it out. Or here, maybe I'm supposed to shoot this person? Tactical pause. Actions. Kick is left control, right? Okay. Furious attack. Dodges. Oh, God, okay. Duh. Oh, it's equals. Nah. Nah. There we go. Okay, armor. There we go. That was weird. Oh, bye, Ma. Alright, the physical armor level is shown with shields on the health bar. Armor absorbs part of the physical damage. To break an enemy's armor, you can use an impact weapon or certain traps. Magic attacks ignore armor. So. Techniques. Set an elemental trap. God. Alright, come here. Yeah! Suck it, nerds. Fury is a state that allows you to use special attacks that inflict bonus damage and makes enemies lose their balance. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy, cast a spell, or parry attacks from enemies will allow you to see your Fury level. When the meter reaches the first level, a visual effect will appear on your character's hands. Press Q to use Fury attack. When I was a kid, whoa! That was my Fury attack. I hit Q. That was it. Oh. Eesh. I'm gonna kick her. Yeah. Get down, wench. Alright, hold on. I can do this. Oh, that was my Fury attack. Okay, then press X to sheathe my weapon. Did I do it? I think that's what even are the controls to shoot this game? Equal sign to shoot? Well, I assigned that. I assigned it to that, so I should... Because the way that it looks is, I thought firearms were going to be a weapon, like a ranged weapon.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
But it doesn't seem like that's the case. It seems like the firearm is like a special, like a utility item. I'm cool with him coming.
I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilion are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too.
The old greatest of all time. He's the goat.
By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night.
Now you're judging my hotkey preferences? Well, I didn't know how it worked, Amelia. Give me a second. I'm gonna optimize my hotkey preferences once I get into the actual game.
The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
I didn't even know. I thought firearms were a weapon type. I picked this whole technical thing so that I could be real dope with firearms, so I could be Mr. Sniper Man, get my musket. But I don't know if that's a thing. I think all I can do is magic, and I think like if I want to do range stuff, it's magic. I don't know if they'll let me use like crossbows or something like that. I don't know. Meet Kurt in front of the palace. Wait, what happened to saying bye to my mom? What? Oh no, there it is. Go and say goodbye to your mother. Now what is this plague doctor? No, I don't need to kill him. I don't need to kill him.
What is this?
Fuck you, Mom.
Have you not been told
Holy
to knock?
shit.
I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so.
See, this is...
Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease...
So is this magic and pirates? It's more like magic and magic and redcoats, like magic and colonials.
The island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find...
Because, like, I mean, yeah, so I guess the time period of pilots, maybe a little bit earlier.
But it brings me comfort.
You like to imagine that Sindra Sylvain is like her? Yeah, the original quest giver. That's not too far off.
His people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
Is that a doubloon?
What is...
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
So that is the bummer behind always making characters that like look like me so that I can put myself in their shoes. Is then I have to deal with crappy situations like this and be like, oh, like I don't want my mom to be sick. Like holy crap. The first time I played Fallout 4 Alright, so mild spoiler incoming for the very beginning of Fallout 4. The first time I played Fallout 4, I was with Bride Shala, and I made my character. And you can make your wife in that game. Like, you have your male and your female character, you can create both characters, customized, and then you pick which one you want to play, the male or the female, right? So I made me, and I made Bride Shala. And we looked a lot like the characters. I did a really good job. I spent hours on it. It was like, I didn't do any research on the game or anything, I just played it. And I did all this stuff to make us look exactly like our characters. And then the first thing that happens in that game is we get frozen in time, and then somebody walks in, pops her in the head, and takes our baby. And she's just, like, dead. And we're sitting on the couch, and I turn to her, and I'm like, I swear to God, I'm so sorry. Granted, we did not have an actual baby at the time that this happened, otherwise it would have been way more traumatic. This was back before, like, way when we were, like, first started dating. But it was a very funny situation, where we just had to be like, oh my God, I swear I didn't mean to make your character and then have them immediately get shot. I feel so bad. So that is the admitted downside to making characters that look like you, so that you can put yourself in their shoes.
It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can
Did
see
you call
the
me
masts
Green
of the
Bean?
ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the
Okay.
port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade.
That's something.
Nothing came of it.
It's alright.
All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
I didn't pick charisma.
Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right.
I didn't pick charisma as
We'll
my
put it on
starting
our
skill.
list of visits.
Oh, okay, swag. So this guy's okay, so he's our companion, and he's a warrior. Melee combat master and can wear heavy armors. Sick nasty. Okay, cool. So we've got our buddy Kurt, right? Why is he suspicious? Why is he sus? Oh, he's sus of me. Right, so he's sussing me. I don't know why. I think we literally just established that he's like my personal bodyguard and like my weapons trainer. Maybe he's sussing me because I did so dang bad on the weapons tutorial that he's like, how on earth am I supposed to get this guy together? Okay, confirm team. And, well, let's see his characteristics. Okay, here we go. So he's hardy. He's a tank. That's a pretty classic move in RPGs, is to give you a tank companion right at the start. Dragon Age did that. They always give you a tank companion, like, pretty early on in the game. Neverwinter Nights does that with their games, too. It's a pretty straightforward move, and a smart one. Confirm the team, and quickety quick. So, notify
Where would you like to begin?
Teleme ambassador
I've been
about
asked to
your
pay visits
departure.
to the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge
Oh
Alliance
god,
before
I said
our
that
departure.
totally wrong.
Their dwellings are not
I said that totally
we
wrong.
can go there first.
I'm like, oh yes, let's go speak to Teleme. And they're like, oh, it's Teleme.
But it's certainly worthy of inspection.
I don't speak French. At least I got the "t" part instead of calling it the Leam. I suppose I could have called it the Leam. And that would have been objectively worse. What are these people doing? Is she begging? Yeah, I think she's a beggar, but she's dressed kind of well. Like, she doesn't... Alright, well, I mean, who am I to judge? That's true. Could be a reason. Anyway. Makes it not impossible to be a caster or a rogue at the beginning. Right. And I think that's kind of the idea here. Is that... I mean, they said that it's an open skill tree. So it sounds like the idea is similar to other games where it's like, you're not restricted to a class. It's like, oh yeah, it's a little bit more of a fluid combat system down 3 trees. Right? Oh, they burning. Oh, they must be sick people. Right, because... Okay, so that was Serene, right? Because the other one was Teleme. So that one with the 2 accents over the E's must be Serene. See, I'm learning. I'm learning French. Or learning fantasy French. Anyway. Alright. So we are diggity down with the sickness. Speak to Ambassador Sane.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities.
Actually, it's
for
legate.
someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation.
I'm kidding.
Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
Man, my cousin's name is Constantine, and my name is like Desader. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island.
Baby's asleep.
Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for
8:40.
success.
That's not bad.
You seem slightly
That's not
hesitant.
bad.
Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous
Okay.
individual has been sowing trouble in Serene.
They
A
are calling it
charlatan
Serene, not
passing himself
Serene.
off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In
Interesting.
any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises.
So that's an interesting point.
I thank you, Excellency.
That is not an
And I am
uncommon.
pleased to see you have
That's
taken
not
so
an
well
uncommon
to your
trope
new
or
functions
event.
of
You know,
diplomacy.
if you're gonna
The
have.
man operates in the
Well, I don't wanna
city
interrupt.
center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
So that's probably not the most uncommon idea. When there were big plagues and sicknesses, and this extended far beyond even this time period. I mean, snake oil merchants in the Wild West, and even more recent times. I mean, like a lot of door-to-door charlatan salesmen. Like, they take advantage of times of like great strife and sickness and plague and unrest to peddle faux cures that sometimes do more harm than good. I don't really care. I'm like, I want to get down and just
Goodbye, Lord.
may I interest you in some essential oils to cure COVID? I mean, basically, that's kind of the same. That's exactly the same mentality. It's exactly the same sort of thing that I was talking about here. Oh, they got the fancy building chain that won't let you go up the staircase. Although it was clipped through the railing. But what was I going to say? The wrong camera. There we go. Okay, I think I caught it. You guys might have gotten a glimpse of my really messy floor, but I caught it back before the stream completely crashed. Thank God for disconnect protection. Okay, we good? We good? Poggers in the chat if we're good. But I think we are. It's just blurry as all heck. Poggers, thank you guys. There we go. Okay, yeah, we are good. So, great, let's talk to this guy. Fortunately, I was just rambling.
Good day, Excellency.
Fortunately, I was
Sir
just rambling.
Sade,
Nothing fancy happened.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Tirfredi.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache.
Ooh,
The
brio
Mother
and
Cardinal
panache.
Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you and your cousin in the future.
Mother Cardinal.
I only
Interesting.
regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Interesting.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics
Heretics?
has found refuge in Serene.
Heretics? Did somebody say
We know that
heretics?
your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives...
Heretics in my video game? Get these heretics out of here.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make
Get
it to
these
the city.
heretics out of
If
here.
your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
I would like to ask about the heretics. Ah,
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints. That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
he doesn't like the Bridge Alliance.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front, without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have?
Okay.
These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are
The light.
determined
So I
in
guess
their
that's like the
fight against
religion.
it.
And on Tier 4D?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking
Shun the
natives
unbeliever.
there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay,
Shun.
which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue
That is
our
basically what they're
mission
doing
of
here.
conversion.
I must be going.
Interesting.
Farewell,
So I'm
Excellency.
kind of the
May
opinion.
the light guide you.
I'm kind of the opinion. I don't know if this is really an opinion. It might just be a theory. So I'm of the theory they're giving me all these side quests to do in the town here, and that I can only really do them in the town here before I leave. What did that lady try and juke in front of me?
The merchant is there.
Neat. The merchant is there. Was he talking about this person back here? Because this looks a little merchanty.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Alright, well, that's... I mean, I guess that's kind of a polite way of saying... That's like a real kind of, like, self-burn way. Oh, here's the merchant. Hey, he's got guns!
Good day, good sir.
Oh, Jesus.
How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders.
Uh-huh.
In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
We're
Uh-huh.
asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If
Oh, that
these
makes
thieves
sense.
agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
Interesting.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal.
Interesting.
You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now?
Well, then why don't we just talk to the master? Hello? Oh, great. Of course I didn't take the charisma. Let's try
I
it.
don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sade, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal
Let's see if it works.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end.
We did it, guys. We did it. And all we had to do was threaten death and life in prison on a bunch of scummy merchants. Present myself to Captain Vaco. Wish the U.S. government would do that, to be honest. Yeah, right? Imagine if they were just like, well, no. you gotta follow the rules, Holmes. Okay, so now wait. Is there like a quest log? Perfect. There is. Hey, wait a minute. Did I level up? Oh, no. I've just got new equipment. Rusty stiletto. Oh my god. That sounds so upsetting. Old rusted sabre. Saber. How do I switch? Physical damage. Oh, the sabre actually does more. Oh, but that does more armor damage. And stun. And okay, I see how it works. Interesting. Yeah, we could stick with the stiletto. We can stick with ye olde stiletto. But anyway, got a bunch of new stuff in here. Quest items. Mother's present. Hoof fungus. I grabbed hoof fungus? That's all gross. Hoof fungus. Anyway. Side quests. Inform the Coin Guard Barracks Quartermaster. Find the Charlatan. And Heretic Hunt. Present yourself to Captain Vasco. I think that's to leave. We don't exactly want to leave just yet. I want to at the very least I want to turn in the side quests that I did do. That didn't do it. Alright, that's not going to show me the side quest. Top Cutter, how are you 2 seconds behind? We use the same internet. Sometimes there's like... What the heck? What the heck? Oh! Oh, I bet this is because of that merchant. Oh god. Oh god. Kick him. Yeah. Oh, dude, there's the guy. He's got a gun. He's got a gun. Oh my gosh. Why did it pause? Oh, because I probably hit spacebar out of reflex. Nah. Yeah, get down. Get down there, home slice. Ah. Yeah. 2 can kick at this game. Yeah, that's right, Kurt. Yeah, let's juke him, Kurt. Yeah, get down. You punk. Traveler's Blunderbuss. Heck yeah, now that is some dank loot. That is dank loot. Sweet, sweet garbage, chat. That's what that was. Sweet, sweet garbage. Now I can use the Traveler's Blunderbuss. Oh, no, I don't have the rifle skill? Lame. Lame. Okay. One day. I'll get there soon. But still, that was pretty dope. Did you send those nerds after us, you punk? Now, here's an important question. Does anyone remember where the captain of the guard was? Who did I talk to? So there was... Is it you, Kurt?
Green blood. Do you need something?
Oh, green blood, not green bleed. No. Whether he ever feels lonely. No, I don't want to ask him if he feels lonely. I don't want to ask him if he feels lonely right now. I mean, it's important to check in on your friends and see if they feel lonely or anything like that. But that was not the time for that. So I think this one is... Yeah, that's the... Is that the Bridge Alliance? Yeah, that's the Bridge Alliance. So that's the guy who wants me to find the smuggler, right? Oh, let's ask this...
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Oh, no, that's not it. So we want to try and find the smuggler and the heretic. Ooh. Chests get us some gold coins. Nope. Okay, that's looking promising. What is that? Oh, bust those doors open. Excuse me, I'm here to find me a freaking heretic. Bride Shala resubscribing with tier 1. Oh no, I was supposed to talk to you about getting you up to tier 3. That's my wife. That's why I'm trying to explain how to tier 3. We were going to do it so that she wouldn't have to do it as often and so that she would get access to all the emotes. But I'll explain it to her later. I think we can figure that out. But in any case, Thakathir Firir resubscribing at tier 1. You've been subscribed for 6 months. So in honor, we do shots for subs on this channel. Because you can enjoy a fine liqueur. I'm going to do rum tonight, because rum is what I happen to have on hand. So, cheers. Skål. And Thaka. I'm glad the baby went to sleep nice and quick tonight. Or relatively quick. Quicker than he has been, but anyway. Very nice.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance.
Thanks, Holmes.
Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
This guy has a really... That NPC has a really unconventional face that I feel like I've seen on a person before.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
It's like it's not a typical like face orientation, but it is one that I have seen on a human being before. Meaning just like when I talk about that, I mean like orientation, like the shape of how his mouth and nose and eyes all are and how they sit on his face. It's a very weird little micro tangent that I'm going on right now.
Asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters.
That's amazing. He literally just straight up told the cousin of the prince, like, yeah, well, I mean, yeah, no, I'm not asking you to do this, but I'm asking the head of the guard to do it. And I mean, like, sure, I'd love to do a legal option. It's like... It's like of course you want to you want to do the legal option. Will be honest though. Well, let me see what the book says. I was gonna say I will be honest. I did not actually read what he wants me to do. Is this not the smuggler? I thought that was the smuggler. Because he just said he wants me to smuggle, right? Isn't that what he said? Jesus, that's a lot of guns.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Alright. What the hell? Oh my god. Albert, I hope you will be given this letter when you finally return from Al-Sad, provided there is somebody still alive here to give it to you. I can barely see anymore, and it's difficult to write. I'm sorry, my child. I can't leave you much. The looters are sure to have wrecked our beautiful bookstore by now. But they might not have found the chest I hid in our house. Take care of yourself, my son, and if the money enables you to, flee to this magic island, which is said to be completely free of evil. Your loving father. That's sad. That's sad. I'm also a little nerve-wracked by that, because the implication there is 100% that I can go to the bookstore and loot it and get that money. Like, I guarantee that's what that quest, like, that's the purpose of that letter, is to tell me that there's a bookshelf, that there's a bookstore with a chest of gold, and that I can go ransack it and steal from Albert after his dead father left him that small inheritance and a wish to go to a magic island. I would feel... That's a bad level of evil character.
Pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything
Thanks,
to your
Merchant.
liking? What might I help you with?
What have you got for sale? Well, here, let me sell you some stuff. So I don't want this rusted saber. You cannot sell this item. Well, son of a... God. Okay, well, let's purchase something. Old rusty rapier. Of course, I didn't pick agility. I wish I knew how guns worked in this game before I made that decision, because I picked agility, and then I went out of my way to say, oh no, I'm so upset because I didn't pick guns. I wanted to do guns, and then guns, it turns out, are just like some random little side thing. Look at that axe. That's a pretty badass axe, though. Oh, but it's a heavy weapon? Whoa, see, I figured that... Oh, that's like a two-handed heavy weapon. That's just a hammer. Oh my god, look at this hammers! Zweihander! The rusted Zweihander. That's a two-hander. It's a great sword, basically. A claymore is what a Zweihander is. That's a German name for like a claymore. You can tell because it's got this little like mini cross there. But it's a hefty little weapon there. Ring of the Priest, old blunt foil. So that's what I'll be able to use. I'd be able to use the rusty rapier is an upgrade. It's certainly an upgrade. I have 10 gold. And I cannot afford the 252 gold that it wants me to do. Broadsword of the Trial by Ordeal. That's a big name. Blackened Cutlass. I could use that. Old Al-Sab Saber. Cool. Cool. Well, some neato stuff that I can't use. Future. That's a future me problem. Oh. This is it! This is the smuggler!
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything.
Look at this clown.
Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas,
The Malachor 5?
not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close.
Any other Star Wars fans apart from Jedi Bubbles who are going to get that reference?
But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice!
He's here like really trying to hype up this crowd. He's like expecting a whole bunch of pog champs, and he is not getting a single one. Everybody is just like, everyone is just very sad.
Absolutely everything, except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion.
I like that he's got this potion. He's got rats hanging over it. Do you guys see the rats on meat hooks above his potion shop? Is the implication there that rats are one of the main ingredients? Do I need to hear this huge conversation? Like, why is this guy... There we go. Why did I need to have that huge conversation? He literally just spent the whole time trying to hype up that potion. That was so unnecessary.
Finally tempted.
No, I'm not tempted.
I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But, as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But, if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. In my case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
But dude, you're the prince and the captain of the guard. If you want him to drink it that bad, look, he's an old guy. Captain of the guard, go grab him. Prince, shove the potion down his throat. Like, is this really an issue? Do I really need to sit here and try and, like... Do I need to do a thing out of this? How do I sneak? Oh. Yeah. Alright. Don't mind us. Excuse us. Excuse us. Excuse us, peasants. Excuse me, passerby. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. We're just gonna come up here and... no, we're just gonna kind of come through here. We're gonna try and steal one of these potions here. Just nope. You can't see us. You can't see us.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Shit. All right, hold on. Don't worry, guys. I'm the sneak class. I'm the technical class.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
I will think about it.
As you wish, but don't wait long. It won't last forever.
Okay, so I've got to steal a potion from this guy. That's what they said. We have to steal a potion and force him to drink it. Because the obvious answer of just overpower that old guy, since we literally run this town, is apparently not good enough. Alright, so let's sneak, because now I feel like we're coming up on this guy's thing. Charlatan's Antidote. Okay, these pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting. Experiment results, patent observations. Complexity of some recipes leave room for no doubt. The author was a true alchemist. Certainly very knowledgeable. The weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. The old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something, so leave him in his filth. The customer is always right. Okay, so he doesn't want to... Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, God! There's a lot of dudes! Get out of here! Hold on, I got an equal sign. Pop, pop! Yeah! Ah. Whoa! Yeah! Kurt! My dude! Hell yeah, Kurt. You hit hard. You hit hard, dude. You're a freight train. Okay, so he hired a bunch of angry dudes to guard his crap. Aha! Magic potion. A potion that increases magic regeneration as time passes. Soft old boots. Yeah, I'll take everything. Yeah, I'll take it all. Did he level up? Is that what that swirly whirl is? That might be a level up. Codex. No, that's a million things in the Codex department. Bag. Let's switch characters. Wait a minute. So where's the armor? Because I had those shoes, right? Shoes, quest items, ingredients, and consumables. Oh, here we go. I had to go here. So yeah, for the legs, I want the soft old boots and wait. So 18 and 17. So the comfortable boots are better than the soft old boots. Oh, the soft old boots have the elemental resistance. So I don't need that right now. I want the comfortable boots right now. I need the more armor. So we agree we're calling our main man Day Sardine. I mean, I guess, yeah, we can call him Day Sardine. I'm down for Day Sardine. I want this blunderbuss. I gotta research rifles. Kurt. Okay, so Kurt can't level up, so I don't know what all that swirly whirl stuff. Oh, you know what? That might have been his Fury. That might have been his Fury level for his specialty attacks. That might have been what Kurt had going on.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
Working for a rival? Dude, I run this town.
You might have put something.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Look, the vial is still sealed.
Archala brought me hot cocoa.
And you dare challenge me?
Oh, it smells amazing.
Just admitted.
It smells amazing.
A thief.
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yeah, they were hot cocoa bombs from the Amish market.
He got away.
He got away? What? No, I was too.
Before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern.
You're right.
He won't leave the city without his belongings.
You're right. We got to go to the tavern. How did he escape? He's so old. He's just some old wrinkled dude. Like, how is he beating it? How is he beating us out? Like every turn here. Medicine, definitely not rat blood. There's a 40% chance this dude's just selling rat blood. Okay, tavern is behind us. That's probably it right there. That building due front of us. No, that's not. That's that merchant. Wait, maybe it's up here. No, this is the Fontaine family warehouses, which is probably a thing. Oh, he must enter the room with such vigor. He must slam open the doors. Give me that loot. Leather and hawthorn, probably for crafting. Leather's probably for some kind of crafting. Dude, this is like the messiest street. I guess that's to be expected during like a plague time. I'm like, this is just an awfully organized street. Everything's blocked off. It's just a mess. Just a mess. Okay, so I'm going to make a rando prediction. He that drinks is immortal, he that drinks is immortal and can never decay, for wine still supplies. That sounds like tavern talk. Oh shoot, I was gonna...
Any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Hey, that's my cousin.
You hear that? Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor.
That's cousin Constantine.
Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be
What?
careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Yeah, I would too, especially because I didn't end up taking charisma, so I don't think I'm going to be able to talk my way out of this. But let's see. So my cousin is trapped up there. Okay, but... Alright, I'll come back. I'll come back for my cousin. No, it's a game, not real life. My concern was that the old guy would get away if I didn't get there in time, but that's not how video games work. There's no real timeline. It's just as long as I do everything before I go to the checkpoint. So the checkpoint for me is catching the ship to the place where the actual game takes place. So since I can't do that, destroy level 1 science and alchemical preparation. Okay. Alright. So I don't have that, obviously. And I can't lockpick. So I guess my cousin's effed, right? My cousin's just trapped in there and there's nothing I can do. Sorry, buddy boy. I guess the only thing would be whether or not Kurt... Actually, is Kurt a big boomer? Is Kurt a big boomer? It looks like he has attributes. Oh, this might still be my... Yeah, this is still my character. Yeah, this is still my character that we're looking at here. But I wanted Kurt. I don't think Kurt has skills. No, Kurt does not have skills. He has these. And he doesn't have the big boomers. So no, I'm the only boomer that can get him out, and I can't right now. Presence is detected. Okay.
This man is going to bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have gotten rid of him.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets
why would they do that?
will show up sooner or later to liberate the rooster. Oh, he's making a great deal of noise.
Yeah.
Knock him out or gag him.
Villain's Den. Villain's Den. What a name. What a name. Where do you live, bud? Oh, I live in the Villain's Den. Anyone in here? Extra loot. Oh, I don't have lock picking either? No, I talked about how it was very important to take that vigor. I mean, I still get some loot, but man. I'm getting jebaited. I got jebaited by the character creation. Sowenthal redeeming archaeology fun fact. Okay, so the theme of today is going to be colonial archaeology fun facts. So let's take this kind of period, or just kind of like, you know, somewhat early but somewhat modern. Boop 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 booby dooby doop boo. Let me try and find something. I'm trying to think because I'm working with colonial periods right now at my current job, so I'm trying to think of something fun that we had at work. Rat themed if I have one. Ooh, do I have a rat themed archaeology fact? I mean, there's the obvious ones. There's the obvious ones, such as that the bubonic plague was caused by rats that came across on ships because of trade networks with, I want to say, the Mediterranean or the Near East. I believe that is the location and the way that those things came about. But in terms of archaeology of rats, or archaeology related to rats, that's a really good question. I love that question. Oh, old embroidered doublet. I can wear that. I mean, like, the most obvious one is how you can determine, like, the colonial, like, in terms of colonizers, if you want to talk about the biggest colonizers of the animal kingdom, you could talk about rats. Because rats, like I said, they have a tendency to... Oh, come on. They have a tendency to hitch rides on ships whenever they were heading to a new place.
I don't know much about it, but I know that archaeologists have found artifacts in rat dens before because the rats collect them.
That's a good one! Okay, good, I'll use that. So, Bride Shala chiming in, she ran downstairs from upstairs. She's like, I can help you with this rat fact. She's like, I've got rat facts. Bride Shala has said that there have been instances of archaeological finds in rat dens, because the rats, who obviously pack rat and all that sort of stuff, rats will collect all of this junk and they'll make their little nest out of it, right? It's kind of like how birds will collect stuff and make their nest, but rats kind of pack all this random shiny junk and whoozy what's it's in there. And so sometimes like little scraps of clothing or like small shiny objects, pieces of glass or metal or something like that. And so these objects and these fragments that they find in rat dens can give some indication of the archaeology and the sort of things that were going on.
It's just an interesting fact that archaeologists have found artifacts in rat dens.
Exactly. Artifacts being found in rat dens. So that's your archaeology fun fact.
I want to say Smithsonian.
Is that a Smithsonian thing?
I want to say I read that on the Smithsonian thing.
That could be I could definitely see that being a Smithsonian thing. Well, I worked very briefly at the Smithsonian. By worked, I mean I volunteered. But I volunteered briefly at the Smithsonian, and they have such a plethora of specialty stuff that comes through. Like, they do specialty exhibits on pretty much everything.
The Baileys. It's behind you.
The Baileys? Yeah, here you go. Actually, I might pour a little bit in mine before I do. There should be enough. There you go. So, thank you, Bride Shala, for the assistance on the rat fact. I'm not using the little nerds tagline because it's so scuffed in OBS and it never works right. So I don't want to have it like randomly popping up with archaeology fun facts for the rest of the night, so I'm not using it. But you're getting that anyway. Now, present myself. No, I don't want to present myself. Free Constantine. Okay, so he's upstairs, but the problem is there's keys and stuff upstairs. I think that maybe the issue here is that I can't free him because he's behind the door that needed the key. And since I don't have lock picking, yeah, so I can't pick the lock to get in. So I think I'm just gonna have to go out and fight these dudes. I mean, I guess I could bribe them, but I also didn't take charisma. So I'm just gonna fight them. I'm just gonna fight these guys. So I'm gonna wait for this dude to come over here. And I'm gonna see if there's some kind of like sneak attack or something. There's 4 dudes. I think we can take them. Especially if I get the drop on this person right here. Uh-oh. Ah! Oops. Ah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah! Fury! Fury! Whoa! Alright. There, that wasn't too bad. So one of these guys has got the key, right? Key to Constantine's cell. Bingo, a bango, a bongo. And he had an old rusty rapier. So when I level up and I take agility, like a smart human that I should have done from the get-go, old reinforced gloves. Oh yeah, I'm getting loot out the face. Bride Shala, I'm assuming that's a follow-up link with rat stuff. So thank you very much for the follow-up link with the rat stuff. If anyone has more interest in rat archaeology, check the link. Posted by my wife and mod, Bride Shala. Okay, now, my hat is simultaneously better and cooler looking, and we all know that the looks of these items are much more important. Reinforced gloves, however. Oh, I'm always hitting the wrong buttons here. Equip. And I can't use the rapier yet. Not until I get agility 1. And I need to research rifles in order to get that blunderbuss. So I'm probably going to do agility 1 before I do rifles. Because I feel like, well, agility 1 is going to not... I have the key! I literally picked up the key. The key. It said Constantine's... What the hell? Key to Constantine's cell. Oh, I have to hit Q to use the key. That's why.
Well, this has been
Kobold Commissar banning the word I and contractions of it.
to attend to. An island?
Alrighty.
Treaties to sign?
Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes. And we're starting now.
How are you doing tonight, by the way?
Me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star. Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know.
Parting around on Ark.
He
I played a
brought
little
you
bit
government,
earlier.
Didn't he? He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment.
I think Ponch is on. Oh,
Enough.
dang.
Today we set
Alright, there we
sail
go.
for adventure.
It begins. It is believed by this person that Ponch was on a little while ago. As was the case with this human, who was on earlier this afternoon to build on some stuff. Select Constantine from the inventory screen. Equip Constantine.
If you only knew how these river scum treat.
Oh, that's cool. So the character's cousin is his companion. Old stained shirt. Traveling suit. Is that what is intended for him to wear?
What a shame. I would have loved
Was that
to
what
have
the
seen that.
was that what the quest was just saying to do?
An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
That seems right. Okay, so this character is obviously a trickster as well, or a tactician, in any case. That was for flubbing up the rule by Commissar. Ark is so much fun, though, my dude. I'm gonna be... Son of a gun! It's going to be grinded. A good amount. Off and on stream. Expect to see it again here tomorrow night. It's going to be one of those nights. Don't worry, it's Bride Shala's turn to wake up with a baby tomorrow. Oh wait, no it isn't. Totally fine. Totally fine. We'll be good. Banning is mean, funny but mean. He's done it before. He's done that one before. You are a terror. Like, literally, I know you have your name set to red. You have your name set to always show up as red, if I'm not mistaken, because I do the same thing. Damn it! I'm switching. Switching to the mead. But anyway, every time the red shows up, it's like, oh great. Oh shoot, I didn't want to do that. Don't fucking... This is so bad. This is so bad. George better be doing the timer that was set. Because last time this happened, George didn't do the timer. And we ended up having a very, very drunk night on stream because of it. Where's this tavern? Where's this tavern? You remember when your dog rage quit the room because you were laughing so much? Out of the... Okay, Google, thank you. Are we out of the Thatch Age in Ark? We're in progress. When we logged off the other day, last night, Ponch was in the process of switching our thatch floors to wood. Since I'm allowed to say it now, I went on earlier this afternoon and I was collecting a whole bunch of resources. I started building a bunch of other stuff, like, new cabinets, new interior stuff I was upgrading. I was kind of, like, grinding out levels, because I got a Triceratops saddle, but I didn't, like, it was really funny, because Chompy was on too, and he came and he rolled up next to me, and he was like, I was like, Chompy, I'm going to tame this Triceratops. And he's like, I don't think you can do it, dude. And I'm like, no, it's fine. He's like, you gotta have tranquilizer darts. Do you have tranquilizer darts? And I'm like, no, I'm just gonna beat him with this club. And you're like, I don't think you can beat Triceratopses with clubs. And I'm like, no, relax, it's fine. I've got bolos. So I'll use the bolos and I'll wrap up the Triceratops feet. And then I'll run over while he's tied up and I'll beat him with this club until he's unconscious. And then I'll give him a bunch of berries and he'll be my buddy. And Chompy's like, I don't think that's gonna work. Well, it might work. So I used the bolos. Did not work. Triceratopses are too big for bolos. So I threw the bolos at it, and I hit it once with the club, and it got really grumpy, and it totally killed me. But I was right next to my house, so it was K. But Chompy didn't do anything. Chompy literally just sat there and was like, oh yeah, no, it didn't work. I was like, damn it, Chompy. You didn't help me at all. Alright, is this the tavern? Heck yeah. Oh, nice. I just picked up gold coins off the table. It's probably this lady's gold. I'll pick up that tip right there, too. Yeah, I just picked up some guy's bar payment.
Good day,
YOLO.
Can I pour you anything? It's
Jeffrey.
you. I didn't recognize you, my scruffy young pup. You put this place to shambles last night.
Oh, snap.
I am quite sorry about that. I'm afraid I let the festive spirit get the better of me.
This poor kid.
You broke everything. If you think for a second that I'm...
Come on now. Don't be angry about such trivialities. I'm certain we can make amends.
Oh, God.
Now, what can I do? The contents of this pouch should be worth your forgiveness. What do you say?
Forgiven and even forgotten, your lordship. Whatever can I do for you?
Just straight bribes. Oh, no, I don't care about this guy.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Yeah, I don't care about this. I want to go upstairs. I want to catch the old dude. I want to catch the old scambler. There we go. I'm a man on a mission. Wait, I gotta loot first. Sweet, sweet garbage. Crude iron ore. Schwanky. What's going on back here? Is this just the kitchen? Look, listen, I have a problem. Oh my god, how many doors? Alright, locked. Do I have the key? I don't have the key. Can I get this one? Okay, good. Whoops. There. Everyone chill. Everyone chill. Put your swords away. One thing that I will say is that this game, the costume design is really dope. I mean, it's like magic, or it's like Dragon Age Inquisition, where like here he is, Oh, you piece of crap. You're so done.
What are you doing in my room? I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
Yes.
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
I feel like that's so sketch.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise
That's so
me.
sketch. That's like some dude from Oxford. That's like some dude from Oxford moving to Paris and trying to like sell random fake stuff in the streets and being like, damn, I was once a teacher at Oxford. It's like, what the hell are you doing, my man? What are you doing with your life?
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malakor.
He's got a bridge to sell you.
Manipulate people to use
The Bridge Alliance. That's what the scheme
That
is.
is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction.
Oh
the
boy.
mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Oh. Oh.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
So are we gonna force the potion so he has a violent reaction?
The Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malakor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
We'll probably arrest him.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I guess I could have made a choice. I could have put it up to a vote.
How unjust.
I could have put that up to a vote. But it seems like the very... Yeah, his experiments are very similar to the reason that he left. That's kind of one of those... Wait a minute. So is he just like, oh, okay, I'll go turn myself in? Or do I have to sit here and, like, do I have to manually arrest him? I'm genuinely sorry to learn that you have not found the piece you were looking for in Serene. Since your departure from the Academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those you had accused are now behaving as if the rules did not apply to them regularly before. Your friend... no one. It's probably one of those situations of like...
Finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell, if not worse.
Yeah, probably. I mean, like, the fact is, it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's go directly to the Bridge Alliance Assembly. I'm kind of ready to get on a boat. Like, I wasn't expecting there to be this much... Like, I'll be honest, I didn't expect the starting city to even really be part of it.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks. Finally.
I like the hats
Did you
too.
Capture him?
Amelia, you like the hats. It's very, I mean, that is, it's musketeer-esque.
Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Buren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this.
Just the casuality of that.
Voyage.
I also really like that evolved because, like, literally. So what happened was, Yeet the Trash was originally just like, it wasn't anything. Like, we just had sweet garbage points, right? Those are the channel points that everyone's gathering. Yeet the Trash was literally just like, oh yeah, redeem 150 points and you don't get anything back. Like, that's what it was. It was just, yep, you yeet your trash. You just chuck it, you get rid of it, and you never see it again. And then some literal rando rolled up into chat. It was a guy, he didn't follow me. He literally just came and sat for like a minute or two, and he redeemed Yeet the Trash. Or somebody redeemed Yeet the Trash, and he was like, yo, throw something. I was like, what? He's like, throw away some trash. Like, take some trash and yeet it. And I was like, oh, okay. So I took like a napkin off my desk and I chucked it. He was like, cool, thanks. And then he left. And I was like, what? Well, I'm going to keep that because it's funny. I'm going to keep that because it's a funny thing to do, but... What? Why? Alright, anyway. So... Ooh, okay. So let me see how this skill tree works. Allows the use of pistols. Is this rifles? No. Precise calibration and structure. There's rifle. Okay, so I gotta work my way towards rifle if I want to use them. Super kicks. I'm not big on the kicks. I could pick up one-handed heavy weapons, but I don't need to do that. As much as I would enjoy having the axe, and maybe I'll do that later, where I'll take the axe if I want to do it. But I think the axe is going to rely on strength as a thing, and then I can obviously pick up magic later. Unless I just want to immediately pick up the shadow missile and just do magic and guns right off the bat. But I think I'm going to hold off for now. Let's work our way towards guns. Or towards rifles, rather. We'll work our way towards rifles. Ooh, I got an Achievo. I got myself an Achievo. So, in any case, let's see what we got going on here. We have, in the... Wait a minute, did it give me the quest? Here we go. In the quest department, we gotta find the smuggler. We gotta find a way to move the cargo to Tirfradi. How are we going to move the cargo to Tirfradi? I mean, would we be able to do it on the ship that we're going on? Is that ethical? Is that allowed? Is that legal? I don't know. I'll still be honest. I was really not expecting this game to have this much, like, home-level stuff. I really like the... this is, like, the first time I'm looking at the actual dynamic of the city. I love this, like, kind of built into a hillside-style thing. Not for any reason other than aesthetics. I just think that's a really pretty city. Like those ascending levels towards the center, it's got like a very Minas Tirith vibe. But regardless, let's see. What the hell are we doing? All right. You know what? Well, what do you guys think? Should I even bother with the side? No, I'm gonna do the side quests. Because I feel like I'm not going to be able to come back to this place. Like, I feel like I get on the boat to Tirfradi, and then I'm just tier free of this place. That was terrible. That was awful. Why did I say that? That wasn't funny. What the hell's wrong with me? Alright. So we're in this lady's house. We're in her bedroom, because her house is... her house is literally the bedroom? Right? And that downstairs parlor. And that's it. There's no well, I guess bathrooms. I don't know if they have bathrooms as a technology. They have no washroom. They have no kitchen. Like, how does she cook her meals? I'm calling shenanigans, is what I'm saying. I'm calling shenanigans on that lady and her house. Old blunt foil. Oh, nice, I can... Well, the damage is down. I can use it, but it's crappy. It's crappy compared to my rusty stiletto. Which, like, the... like, that's the starting weapon they give you, right? A rusty stiletto? It sounds dirty. Is that bad? Is that bad of me to say? It sounds dirty. Like, oh yes. I attacked him with my rusty stiletto. Say rusty stiletto out loud and tell me that you don't feel a little bit gross about yourself. All of you watching right now, just sitting wherever you are, unless you're in a public space, I will excuse you if you're in a public space. Just like turn to a loved one and just tell them, hey. Hey. I'm gonna give you a bit of my rusty stiletto. Just see what they say. Just see what they say. My favorite weapon is my rusty stiletto. The more I say it, the worse it is. It's like Rusty Venture. It's rustic, but it makes the food taste awful. Kerosene and torches. Yeah, exactly. Not warehouses. So this is, I'm assuming, one of those faction-controlled areas. Has anyone in chat played this before? Because like I said, not only have I never played this, like literally the only thing I saw about it was like one combat trailer before it came out, and I was like, yo, that looks dope, I'm gonna play that when it comes out, and then I completely forgot about it. But if anyone's played before, like, can I come back to this city? Or is it just like a situation of like, I get on the boat and I'm like, and I'm gone, I'm settling. I'm too busy tier for deering. Or tier for deaning. Because right now I'm just looting. And trying to find a way to get this... I didn't know it existed until I decided to play it. Yeah, there was like very little marketing for this. Like I said, there was a pretty good trailer that came out that kind of summarized the elements of like, yeah, it's a magic game in the colonial era that takes place on a settlement. I'm pretty sure the studio is like, I don't want to say indie? Maybe they're indie. They're definitely European. I think it's like a French company, hence the Desardet and the French, and like the very French colonial influences. I believe the company is French. If I'm not wrong. But it's hard to do a game about colonial era stuff and not include France in some capacity. I mean, Dragon Age did the same thing. Dragon Age Inquisition takes place largely in Orlais, which is just like straight up France.
The merchants and their prince would be off before the tide.
Yo, sick tats, bro.
Carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. For some children, we'd be best to refuse.
Sick tats, Vasco. Already break his hand?
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm Desardet, the prince's nephew.
Look at these three dudes rolling up with their fancy hats and coats and just...
Not a boat.
Oh, for Christ's sake, you pretentious a-hole. Yeah, it's a ship, it's a boat, it's all the same freaking crap.
Future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
Alright, what's our cabin boy up to?
Navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days.
His name is Jonas. Doon, 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 doon. He's lost in the town. Doon, 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 doon.
I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Why am I like this? Why do I do these things?
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all.
2 days?
I wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think
Knots.
so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Nautilus people.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Cool, cool.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that.
Oh, Lane.
All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long.
I'm literally a merchant prince.
Unless you're asking me.
Literally, I am a merchant prince.
Hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge trader. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tirfredi. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded.
Oh, Jesus.
All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what
Oh my
wanted.
god. I'm gonna have to sneak into the warehouse with these crates.
We're going to have to dock to the manifest ourselves. It must be at the harbor master.
Yo, don't talk about doctoring the manifest literally in front of the captain of the ship. Are you out of your damn mind? De Sardine? Are you out of your mind? Hello?
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking.
Ridiculous.
Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
Smuggler?
Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. Might I ask you?
I made joke. De Sardine, little fishy.
interest in
Ah,
smuggling
waka
some
waka.
odd stowaway?
Waka waka. I will keep from saying too much.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a
I am wishing that I took charisma a little bit. To be honest, I'm wishing that I took all that stuff. They were really good about making your choice matter, except the choice that I made. I made the wrong choice. My choice is the smart choice, but I just didn't have enough. Like, this is a choice that would be mandatory once I got to the island. I should have taken one of the extra choices. I should have taken the lock picking or the charisma. Okay, so the warehouses.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Oh my god, look at all these exclamation points. Good lord. Investigate the disappearances of the not novice. Oh, okay, so it's all like the same stuff. Find Constantine's clothes and bring them to him. Oh shoot, the village is dead. Oh, wait a minute. I think the shirt that I'm wearing is Constantine's. The old embroidered doublet, I'm pretty sure that's Constantine's outfit. Ah, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Constantine, I'm gonna have to give him that. I mean, it makes more sense. He is the freaking... Yeah. He's the freaking merchant prince, right? You know? And then what do I... The old soft boots, or the comfortable boots? Put comfortable boots? And then switch to Constantine. Old Serenade boots, he's good. Kurt, soldier's boots? Heck yeah, keep your soldier's boots. Yeah, I had to give him that shirt back. Son of a gun, he gets the better armor. He's a freaking henchman. Where's my armor? Where's my legit AF armor? Alright, so I'm right here right now, so I gotta work my way over to the storeroom. I have a couple different places where I could talk to them. But let's head this direction. So we have to look out for our missing cabin boy. Then we have to change the shipping manifest so that we can include the stuff.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's.
You're a friend of Jonas.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taking the disappearance seriously.
So,
what can I do for you?
Here's a fun fact. Hashtag fun fact. Archaeology fun fact I'm not going to run the trail on the bottom for. Her tattoo, that chin one, I don't know if this is really an archaeology fun fact. I'll call it an archaeology fun fact.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago.
That type of tattoo is traditionally worn
Jonas,
by Polynesians, specifically Maori, out of New Zealand and some of the neighboring Polynesian islands. And it's a very traditional Maori tattoo, especially for females within the tribe to wear.
I haven't the faintest idea.
It has a lot of implications to their culture. I'm really surprised that they gave it... Well, no, I guess I'm not really surprised that they gave it to this character, because it is a very seafaring character, so if they had a sort of Maori-esque culture, it's possible that she might get a tattoo like that. It's actually not uncommon for people who are not actually in the Maori tribes to get those sorts of tattoos if they are welcomed into the tribes. I doubt that there was a stink over the Maori tech, because like I just said, it's not something that is necessarily... If I'm remembering correctly, it's not something that is a 100% restricted to a solely Maori person, but it is something that you would have to get in really good with a Maori tribe before they would give you a tattoo like that. You know?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern.
Chin Tats and Cyberpunk, they had that complaint. This game wasn't as big, so it's possible that they didn't have that.
Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled.
If they had pushback on it in Cyberpunk, it's probably because Cyberpunk was way bigger.
Give me your best guess.
And because they probably attribute it to someone like a robot prostitute, as opposed to a sailor. If I know Cyberpunk. Which I didn't get to play yet.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Oh, little buddy.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Cyberpunk was already taking a beating for everything else they did. That's not wrong.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
Jump on the bandwagon. It's kick them while they're down. That sort of mentality. Easy. Easy peasy. I'm also going to turn this just ever so slightly in this direction.
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother.
Sorry, I'm like watching it on my
but
stream
to be
while
honest,
this is all happening.
He drinks a little more than he should.
Ever so slightly is what that horrible.
But to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders.
Oh god.
Here,
Alright,
yesterday,
there we go. That's
it was
probably
me who tied one
that's
over,
probably the end
and
of
I
it.
thought
Let me know if I
Jonas's
effed up my
boys
camera
by the
right there.
canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then
No, we're
nothing.
good.
Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet.
Dang.
If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Dag, yo. Well, everybody, that's an outdated Nightbot command. That's an outdated Nightbot command. We've hit 300 followers. I think it's about time that I advertise this again. Guys, we've hit 300 followers already on Twitch. Which means that that giveaway is going to be happening tomorrow for everybody who is a follower. I've talked about this a couple times already. But yeah, if you guys are following, you can come back to the stream tomorrow night for the chance to win a Red Dragon gaming mouse, which is super dope. I'm kind of jelly. I'm debating this mouse that I have. This mouse that I have, if it wasn't so good, I would have bought myself a new one already. It's an old it's a Logitech that I got at PAX East for free because I dressed my friend up like Sejuani from League of Legends, and she won a costume contest, even though the costume was scuffed as fuck. It was such a scuffed costume. But anyway, I have a gaming mouse that I'm going to give away to some lucky follower in the community, which is super exciting. So I got to update that command. I got to get rid of. Well, I got to get rid of it, I guess. I got to get rid of it.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the
more
tavern,
Maori-esque tattoos.
A well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
So the captain is... What?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me.
So the captain's like, yeah, I have no idea where this cabin boy went. And his crew is like, yeah, no, I saw... Yeah, here.
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain...
No, oh, God.
Not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
No. Like you...
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though the other day, in the tavern, and then when we left, well, those...
Why didn't you... Did you report...
Unfortunate captain.
Skipping through.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy. You'd think my story isn't...
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy.
I'm skipping through some of this because
there was still a
they are big on the lengthy conversations in this game, and I still want to get to this dang island that we've been trying to get to for...
We play cards with him from time to time.
2 hours?
A fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Okay. There we go. Find
Thank you, Lara. I need
and
to be
interrogate the witnesses.
Strange story, then.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
So I gotta go interrogate people at the tavern. Good lord. They're going hard in the paint with side quests. I can't really blame them. I mean, it's fine. Like, if you're gonna work that hard... I mean, and now, you, like I said, you can't really blame the devs. If you're gonna work that hard on coming up with the lore for this home city, right? You create this massive city of Serene. And you have all of these buildings and structures and interactions and, you know, artistic stuff that they want to show off. I'm sure this is concept art up here. I'm sure that's just concept art that they decided to frame and put up. And you want to show that off, right? You want to show that off. So it's totally understandable that they want to put some side quests here in the beginning area. It's not like we're probably going to come back.
I'm looking for a Nort, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Nort, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
Kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Uh-huh.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Oof, can't blame him.
At this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Oh, okay, good. So the dude's here.
Bye.
Bye.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Bye. I'm gonna go talk to this dude. Where's he at? Show me your gamblers. Passerby, worker, some lady. Oh, is this him? Oh my god. Oh, he's got the Malachor.
in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here.
He's got the
I'm looking
Malachor
for
plague.
a naught that disappeared 2 days ago. After visiting this establishment, a young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous. As if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty.
Sick scarf, my dude.
And after that?
It just
Look at that.
I did go out for a breathe.
I mean, it's like
needed some fresh air.
it's not textured great, but you can tell that that's a really that's like a really comfy and nice scarf. He's got a good tie and tuck on it. Assuming it's a scarf and not some kind of just like poofy undershirt. I'm pretty sure that's a scarf. Tell me about the rich man. No.
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man.
Oh, cool. Well, why didn't you lead with that?
That merchant.
Where can I find him?
Sir
In the
Fontaine.
wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
Thélème?
This man is completely owned by his love for the game.
You think it's an early form of a cravat? I think it makes sense.
I have no
Well
idea.
then, I'm really digging his early form of cravat.
Gain from holding a penniless child.
Yeah. One thing I will say that's really good about this game is those no scene transitions. You know? Like, I don't have to do load screens, area transitions, yada yada. Oh, Fontaine family house. That's where that lady was. I was literally just roasting this guy's house. I was literally roasting this guy's house earlier tonight. This Fontaine guy is about to go down. I'm yelling timber. He is going to get roasted so hard. I'm going to roll up to his house, and I'm just going to tell him how trash he is. And how he doesn't even have a freaking kitchen. Or a bathroom. Although bathrooms are still unconfirmed in the lore.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Hey, those are pretty good drawings. That's nice. I like that. That's not at all the art. This one right here, at least, is not at all really the artistic style of that kind of colonial period. That one is. That one's more like it. That portrait up there, the kind of like half cocked, kind of like how I have my camera angle. The way I have my camera angle. That's a lot. That's kind of more in line with that artistic style. And those kind of scene shots like that one up there. The straight on looks like that, like with the shadow. That's like that's something you expect to see on Instagram nowadays. I don't know if I would expect to see that. That's okay. I don't know if I would expect to see a straight on shot like that.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court.
Also, who is it if it's not her?
You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
They're straight hanging a picture of a different lady in their house.
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses,
oh yes, we have him tied up in the closet here.
Husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken.
Oh, it's their son.
He simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
He's their kid.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
Yes.
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their
Straight up.
testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him.
Yikes.
A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Yikes.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do.
I like that they call their navy the
Through
Nauts.
pacts and contracts, they steal away young
I think that's a
children
real.
from their
I think that's a sick
What are you
name.
talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is
Wow.
true that you are young and inexperienced.
Wow.
It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why.
Mm-mm.
Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I don't know. I think that the kid's trying to get away from his family. He joined the Nauts to find some kind of... Are they the Navy, or like they like a kind of separate culture? Ooh, that's a good point. That would explain the tattoos. That would explain the fact that they all have these like very specific tattoos. It's possible that the Nauts are another culture, kind of like the Bridge Alliance. I know that one of the recurring themes is that there are a lot of different factions and cultures and people vying for control of this area. So it's possible that all these places are all trying to like wrestle some influence. What? You mean people being pressed into naval service is a thing that happened in the past? You know, I'm a historian, right? I'm sorry if this is shocking and appalling for you, Top Gunner. I hate to ruin your night with such terrible news. People were very frequently pressed into naval service. But at the same time, I don't know if that's the story going on here. Lockpicking 1. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Lockpicking 1! Okay, it's not like they recommended that I get that or anything. It's not like the first thing they said when I took this class, the reason why you people probably picked for me to take this class was so that I could sneak and stealth and pick locks and everything. But it's totally fine, because why on earth would I have lockpicking when every fucking chest in here needs lockpicking? We're good. We're gooch. It's fine. It's
I just
fine.
need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
The proper ingredients. I'm not even listening to what my own character is rambling about.
Let's take a
I'm
look
literally
at the
just.
building.
I'm out here. I'm way too tilted about the fact that I can't open a damn chest in this entire freaking game because everything needs lockpicking.
They keep the official documents upstairs.
Harbor Master's office. Tamper with the logs. This is the Harbor's map. Okay. Push those doors back open. Is this not the logs? Where are the logs? The logs. Patrick, the logs. The logs. Patrick, the logs. No, the logs. The logs. The logs. Stop! Someone's all redeeming. Yeet the trash. Old tissue. Yeet! Get your frustrations out. Thank you. Alrighty. Wait. It said that was a quest. So where am I going here? Alright, I guess I'll go to the Heretics Warehouse or something. Is this the way? Is this D-Way? Yeah, this is D-Way. I know D-Way. Do you know D-Way? Now, oh, good.
Hello?
Here they are.
What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear.
Lol. I literally am just like... I literally am just like, hi, we've never met before, but I'm here to take over your next shift. You guys like, ah, swag, let's go get drunk. I think that's a mood. That is a mood. A bunch of randos roll up and are like, yeah, dude, you're off duty. We're not dressed like you at all, nor do we have any of the same tattoos. Nor do we have any credentials that would separate us if you asked for just one freaking second.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send
Look at that pilgrim hat!
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh,
Heretics in my video game? Not again.
Us to the Inquisition, then. Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics.
That's right. Nobody expects the Serene Inquisition.
Ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition
That was an easy
looking
joke.
for you, and why are you
It was
hiding?
too easy.
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the
Doubt.
discovery of Teofredi,
Press X
we
to
thought
doubt.
it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But
Neat.
the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
St. Matthias, the endgame boss.
Black and white. And there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
Interesting.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a
The hair looks way too dark
The sacred
inside.
texts are always difficult to interpret.
We should have kicked it up just like one more notch. It looked way too bright inside, but I should have given it the benefit of the doubt. It's looking way too dark.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
No, that's not what I wanted to say.
We have signed already an abjuration stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Agreed.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
I could have a word with the good Dr. Sahin, the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminated.
Oh, cool.
forever
Okay,
light
they're
your
good with that
path.
plan. Yeah, 100%. I'm totally willing to get these historians out of here.
From that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
I'm totally willing to help these historians and get the Bridge Alliance to get them on out of here. Okay, I gotta remember the shortcut ladder when I come back. Good, 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 good. A bunch of crafting supplies. Yadus, Yadus, Yadus. I still don't know where the freaking... Uh-oh. Who's this guy? What does he want?
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Oh, good. Okay, so I got the guards to get out of the way, so they can load all that stuff up. Prepare a drink laced with sleeping pills. What the heck? I gotta remember to change the shipping register. I gotta go into that building and change the shipping register. Alright, so I gotta talk to the Bridge Alliance. I gotta talk to the Bridge Alliance. No, let me go back and change that register. I don't wanna forget that. I don't want to leave that undone and find out later that I didn't do it, and then I get in a whole poop ton of trouble for loading up all the ship cargo without the manifest. So let's get this manifest figured out. Okay, so I am in the freaking office. If the book is not in here, where the heck is it? Right? I feel like that's a silly question. Like, does this guy know what's going on? Do these clowns know what's going on? What am I doing? I hope it's not in one of these locked chests that I can't get into without picking the lock, because that wouldn't be particularly fair. Okay, here we go. Oh, so that's like a little blacksmith corner. Is this lock-picking one? Lock-picking one. Alright. Lockpicking one? No, I can actually loot this one. Sailor's gear. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
Here's the ship's manifest. We
Thank
only need
you.
to add our merchandise to the list.
Key to the jails. Now we can add our gear to the Harbor Master's log. Bingo, bango, bongo. And we are good. And now we have the key to the jails. I don't know who's in the jails, although I would assume it's the kid. Right? I would assume that it's the kid, because the kid was taken... Well, no, the dad had the kid. So I don't know why... I don't know why the keys to the jail... I don't know why the keys to the jail would be a thing. But there's the not prison, so it's over here and kind of on the right. So we're going to run down this way. This is the prison here. Oh god, there's a lot of guards. I mean, they don't care that I'm here, but there's still a lot of them. Give me your boardage. Alright, good. Unlock this back door and just making our way.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Why did I save those smugglers? Why did I do that? Why did I do that just now? I mean, I think I got credit for it. I think I got XP for that. But, like, why? I don't even know who I was saving there. Oh well. Let's go talk to this home slice over here. And then we can finally go to the actual island. This is like when we played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and we literally did an entire stream, and one of the last things to happen on stream was the title card for Assassin's Creed Valhalla rolled across. And we were like, what? We're only just getting to the title now? It's been 3 hours! We're like, what is this game? It's gonna be like this too. We're gonna sail on our ship, and they're gonna be like GreedFall.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sardet.
Okay.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter.
I am listening.
A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthäus, the founder of the mythical Ptolemy. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the Illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing.
Hey!
Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
That's pretty pog.
I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
That's pretty pog, champ. That dude, like, I didn't even have to roll a persuasion check. He's just like, hell yeah, I'll harbor these... Hell yeah, I'll harbor these heretics, these fugitives. Gonna get burned at the stake.
I need to be going.
Heckin' yeah.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
I'm totally on par. I'm totally on board with that. Zero problems.
Our lives. We are eternally grateful.
No problem.
Nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have
What do you
a
give me?
kind heart, Green.
Oh, give me some gold.
It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me.
You have a kind heart, Green Bean.
To end up on a burning pyre.
So I already have a sailor's coat, so this sailor's coat doesn't do me any good. And then... I did get gloves. So I got sailor's gloves, which they have a lot of magic abilities and resistances, so I'm going to equip them, even though they're not as good as the other ones. And then the sailor's boots, just objectively better. There's nothing wrong with that. Can't do anything wrong with that. In terms of the weapons, old blunt foil, not as good as my rusty stiletto? What? The old blunt foil is worse in every way. Rapier's good, but I need the agility. But the old blunt foil is just straight bad. I gotta stick with this stupid rusty stiletto. I'm so butthurt. I'm so butthurt. Oh wait, I think I can sell to this guy.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
Yeah, I think I can sell stuff to this guy. So let me get rid of the old blunt foil. The firearm, I want to hold on to the blunderbuss, just in case. Bandit's hat. Trash. Don't need it, don't want it. Oh, excuse me. Don't need it, don't want it. Traveling suit. Get rid of it. Old stained shirt. Get rid of it. Gloves. Old reinforced gloves. Ooh. I'll keep those. The old sturdy gloves are bad, though. Get rid of them. Boom. Get out of my house. Old soft boots. We'll keep some of that. And the comfortable boots, because, well, I'll get rid of one set of old soft boots. Oh, hey. Oh, it is equipped. Okay. The pivot stone collar. I don't know what any of this stuff does yet, so I'm not selling it yet. And now,
It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything?
I forgot to switch to buy, so I want to do this. So obviously I looked at all of these things. I don't want to do the ring yet because I didn't research magic. Short musket, I can't do. Multiple pistol with worn roundel. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as the pistol that I have, but it does have 4 chambers, which is pretty friggin' dope. That's pretty champ. That's pretty cool. So I'm considering it. But worn leather tricorn or an old explorer's hat. Whoa! All right, I might be buying a new hat today. A beret? Oh my god, that's gross. It doesn't do anything. It literally is just cosmetic. Merchant's beret, priest's vestments. bandit hat, fashionable hat, which is what I got. Old explorer's hat or the worn leather tricorn. The worn leather tricorn looks better. And it does have the extra magical resistance and stuff. But the old explorer's hat does have a lot more going on. Customs officer sailor's coat. Old embroidered doublet. Traveling suit. Old stained shirt. And a linen shirt. No, nothing there. They're really... Second in command's gloves. Those are good. Those are good, but they don't have any of the other resistances and stuff like that. Old soft boots. Elemental resistant. Metal. Small necklace of the Inquisitor. Oh. Cool, cool. A lot of neat stuff there. So, I'm 100% getting a hat. I guess I'll get the Explorer's hat. I mean, the Explorer's hat looks kind of trash. Jedi Bubbles, what's going on? What's going on? I made a reference earlier. I made a Star Wars reference earlier. You missed it. Because there's a plague in this game. There's a plague in this game world, and it's called Malachor. You like the curved cowboy hat? That's this one as opposed to... Or do you mean like this one? The curved cowboy hat is what I have already, and like stats-wise, it's the worst of the three. Stats-wise, it's the worst of the three. That's what my other guys have got. They've got curved cowboy hats. Yeah, Sag is right. Big Sag over that. Oh, the loot chance goes up with the Explorer's hat too, and the Tricorn hat. I gotta do that. My loot. I gotta get that loot. This one costs 103, and this one only costs 99. I'm gonna get the Explorer's hat. It looks so bad. The Tricorn hat looks so much better. Especially with this coat. F. What am I doing here? I'm getting the Tricorn. Alright, I'm getting the Tricorn. God, I hope this isn't a bad decision. Oh good, it auto-equipped it. I hope this wasn't a bad choice. But it definitely looks the best on him. So now, I've done all that, and now the next thing is to inform the Teleme ambassador, because they insist on calling it Teleme. I gotta inform the Teleme ambassador about the historians. Rats! Rats! We missed it. That was a rat. He was gone. I gotta inform the Teleme ambassador that his heretics have escaped. They have escaped. He's all the way on the other side here. But I think I'm going to skip the part where I talk about how I am the one who helped his heretics escape. I don't know if he's going to be happy to hear that.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Yeah.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Ooh, I'm gonna fib. I'm gonna fib to this guy.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
That's not at all what I wanted to say.
Bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Okay. I got 1,000 XP and a little bit of reputation. And a level up.
Farewell, Excellency.
Alright, so that's good. So we got level 3 now before we actually hit the island. I feel like it was worth it. I feel like it was worth it. As annoying as a lot of these quests were. It was worth it. Shadow magic. And then light projectiles. Ooh. I'm trying to see like what this magic stuff does. Storm. Interesting. Magic healing. What do I get for passing it down here? I get nothing. Oh, I get bombs. I get bombs. I'm not really interested in the bombs. I'm interested in getting the rifle. Pretty much. I'm interested in getting the rifle, and then I want to move down the magic tree. Unless I want to split it up. I suppose I could get stasis pretty quickly on. But I guess the question becomes, do we want to try and tunnel rifles so I can get some blunderbusses so I can really pop dudes? I can really pop. That is what I want to do, because I want to kind of focus on using guns. Even though guns, I'm still gonna try and make this work. Even though guns are like not really how I thought they worked in this game. I came in completely blind. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be a gunman. I'm gonna be like a marksman. I'm gonna use guns and I'm gonna do cool trick stuff, and I'll keep magic on hand. I can put people in stasis and then shoot them with the guns. It's gonna be dope. And I find out that the guns are like a secondary item. It's like you don't have guns as like a main weapon. It's like a specialty attack that you have. I mean, I guess in theory I could just shoot guys with guns every time I wanted to attack or something until I ran out of ammo and it would just constantly shoot and stun them. Wait a minute. I never found the kid. Oh, there we go. The Naught contracts. Yeah, I gotta talk to the captain about it. I was gonna say, wait a minute. I never found the freaking cabin boy who was lost.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
Relax, Constantine.
As agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy. But we will have to do without.
There we go. Yeah.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than...
Oh, they sold their kid?
Nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you...
He was sold before he was even born?
Since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Right. I think you're right, Amelia. I think you're right. I think that this is like some kind of like religious thing.
Tell me a little about your guild.
We are masters.
Oh, they're
of
guilds.
Our ships can sail where no other.
So I think they're like kind of like a separate faction. So the people are like brought or brought, yeah, or whatever into it.
That only the Nords.
Magic.
As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nort from birth. Others are sea gifted, joining the Norts for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Be back soon, Captain.
Interesting.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
How I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you.
Relax.
This morning,
De Corsillon.
Father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsillon. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any
Kid's got daddy problems.
I believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me. Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape when, ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained
What a
from
troll.
a company of bandits the night before.
This dude is such a troll.
Departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsillon.
Wait a minute.
It is the salt of life.
I just realized, since he's a sneaky boy, can I switch to him and have him pick all the locks in that merchant room?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, Desade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important.
That's a rough rule.
They also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract.
Oh.
But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance. Via ships.
Oh, okay,
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before.
Okay, good. I feel better now.
And regretted it afterwards.
Okay, okay. See, for a second I thought that the noble family had the son unwillingly taken from them by the government to pay this merchant company to run stuff. And I was going to say, that's not bueno, we got to get this kid back to the company. Or back to his family. But the dad sold him willingly. And while I understand the regret and everything there, it's kind of one of those situations of like, I do not forgive this pun, but that ship has sailed, homie. Like, you can't just sell your son into literal slavery and then come back, like, what, however many years later, 10, 15 years later, depending on how old this kid is. Be like, oh, I changed my mind. I mean, yeah, it's good, but it's not even really slavery, because the kid at least has... It's like he's training right now, you know what I mean? It's like he's still growing. He's still learning how to be a naut. Right? It's kind of an idea of, like, found family. Like, just because they aren't his birth family doesn't mean that these people aren't his family, you know? I can understand, definitely... the upset.
Document mentions another property.
A warehouse. Okay, good. There we go. So I can understand the regret if it was an unwilling situation. Like the born on the sea situation, that's a little rough. That's a little rough. Because if you're in a situation where you're like sailing on a boat and you contract these nauts to help get you to the next place that you're going or whatever, and you just happen to have your kid while you're on the ship, they're like, oh, sorry, your kid's ours now. Like, that's a little duty. That's a little duty.
Here we are. Be careful.
Oh, I was here before.
Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Oh, cool. All right, I get to donk on this dude and his henchmen.
Right, cousin?
You all ready to battle?
Try to remain discreet.
Yeah. Let's try to remain discreet while my cousin Constantine's out here screaming from the warehouse. Okay, so he's not in here, which means that this is probably the wrong entrance to the warehouse. Because I think there's a back door as well. Yeah, I'm correct. There's a back door to this place as well. So we're going to run around to ye olde back door, and we're going to try and see if we can find our way into this warehouse. Nope. That's not it. Oh, hey. Climb it. Boom Tiasa. Come on. Come on, boyos. There you go. Oh. Oh, I didn't even do it right! Ah, there was a button for stealth attack and I didn't even do it right! Oh god, I'm crying. I'm a criminal! Yeah. Shoot him with a gun! Shoot him with a gun! Yeah! Get dunked! Oh, I got him! There we go. Okay, good. So I guess I can just straight pop. I guess I can just straight pop dudes with gun. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Firearms. I'm going to reassign to 3. Good. 3 is right above the W, so I can always now just kind of slap 3 while I'm in combat. It should be a lot easier to do. Good. Got me some ammo and gold coins. Now let's stealth. Alright. Ooh. What have we got? A little bit spicy. So we got nothing down in that way. This way looks like that looks like where the kid would be.
Keeps his son. I don't have the key.
Right. Ooh. Hey. Okay, good. So this is going to be our test. How do I change characters? Can I swap characters? Is that a thing? No. So I can't use... It's not like the Dragon Age games or other games like that where I can use a companion's... skills and abilities. That's a little disappointing. Yeah, like I could blow up that wall, or I could pick that lock, or I could just get the key. And since I picked neither exploding walls nor picking locks, I'm now trapped with option C, which is run around until I can kill all these dudes. Look, they're going to be expecting me to come in the front door. I'm going to come in the back door. Uh-oh. Get popped. Ah. Whoa! I just like jumped across the room to kick that guy. Oh! Get dunked! Hello? Let's go! Oh god, I missed the kick. Everyone's kicking each other. Stop kicking. Yes. Yes. Officer's boots. Reinforced gloves, warehouse basement key, potion, coins. And, just coins. That's what I'm talking about. Now, for the sweet, sweet garbage loot. Silver signet ring. I wonder what that's going to do. Silver signet ring.
Locked.
Oh. There we go. Basmente key. Hi there, Jonas.
Who are you?
My name is
Who are you?
I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
Who are you? Convince my father to allow me to go free.
I'm extremely sorry to have to tell you this, Jonas. He preferred to fight to the death rather than allow you to leave. He left me no choice.
How tragic. The poor man. What madness overcame him? And the woman, my mother. She'll be all alone now.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that.
I mean, he didn't seem unsympathetic. Like, that was a pretty...
I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Well, that's good. I mean, you should give the mom a goodbye. I have a feeling mom probably had a big influence on that decision. I mean, I'm sure the father regretted it as well. But he was also a D-bag, so I can't exactly feel too bad for him. I'm not too upset about him ending up ganked in his warehouse. You know what I mean? It would be really troll, though, if I had to go tell the wife, be like, hey, did your son come and say goodbye? Oh, okay, cool. Hey, by the way, I killed your husband. You're all alone now. Oh, good. No, I don't tell her. I literally just hop on the ship and bounce. All right, good. That's way better. Just leave her to find out on her own. It's going to be a lot easier. It's better this way, lady. It's better. It's better this way. It was a dangerous time to live in, you know? Dangerous time to be a dude. Now, we are finally getting on a boat. What time is it? 3. Oh my god, we're like 3 hours in. We're coming up right around the time that we would probably quit anyway. It took us this whole stream just to get off the island. I mean, that kind of makes sense, though. That's kind of like good timing. So that's it, right? On these side quests? Talk to the Coin Guard's Barracks Quartermaster in New Serene. That's where I'm going. New Serene. And we established that I cannot pick locks with my companion.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
Jeez, Constantine, pump your brakes. I mean, I get it that you're like literally waiting to go become a ruler of a new city and island, but
I have you to thank.
You gotta chill, my dude.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and those souls
gotta
leaves
pump those
a broken
brakes.
family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Hey, honor on us, honor on our cow. We did it, guys. PogChamp.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months.
I dinged level
Do you
4.
have any farewells to make or any final business to put into it?
And I got about a bunch of reputation. Stay a while and listen. No, we're leaving.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect.
We are.
Follow me.
Ow, fuck. I just like punched my desk.
Tear Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's
Bloody
right.
hell.
I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nords are strange, but they're not idiots.
Well, next time we'll get to see. Next time we'll get to see what's going on. Wait, how am I getting on? How am I getting on the ship? Hello? Oh, I guess I gotta go down that ramp. Right? Do I go down the ramp? What an unnecessary convoluted. Okay, here we go. Hey! Yeah, let's take it all. Take it all. Oh. I gotta pick this stuff. Right, I have a skill and an attribute point. That's right. Agility. Agility 1, ladies and gents. I can now use something other than the rusty stiletto. Poggers. Poggers. I don't have to use the rusty freaking stiletto anymore. And I am just one level away from getting rifle, so I can use that sexy blunderbuss. I feel like that's a bad thing to call it. I feel like calling it the sexy blunderbuss is not good. Now, why B? What is B? Why is equipped weapon B? No. All right. A is going to be the rapier, and then equipped weapon B will be no. That will be the rusty stiletto. I'll keep the magic gloves, but I'll let not you, Kurt. Oh god, you have fantastic gloves. Look at those sick nasty gloves you got. Jeez. Those are dank gloves. And you're just geared out the wazoo. I mean, I get it. You're about to be governor. You're gonna have good gear. That's just how it works. I'll wear those officer boots, though. Give me them boots. Give me them booties. That's what I'm talking about. Don't have a neck piece. I'm totally fine with my tricorn. Armor, sailor's coat, sailor's coat, sailor's coat. We're good, we're good. Regulation pistol, yeah, because I can't use that blunderbuss yet. And yeah, that should be it in the gear department. And we're good on the yeah, we're good on all that sort of stuff. All these codex notes, that's gonna be so this is gonna be something that bothers me, these like things. Everyone's still pretty sus. Everyone's still pretty sus of us. So we're gonna have to work on our reputations. I don't know what grinding reputation gets you. It's not World of Warcraft. Alright, so we're getting on a ship. Oh god. Oh shit.
Those conniving, piss-distilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
Oh
what
shit.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need routes! We must contain it! Help!
Come then, let's lend them a hand.
Whoa! What the hell is this Wicker Man shit? Holy.
Watch out! Take a step back!
Oh, is it gonna get impaled? Oh. Alright.
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god! Oh god! Oh no. Oh no. Shoot it! Ah, no, 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 no! Fury blows, fury blows, fury blows. Oh god, oh god. Did I die? What? Load last save game. Please tell me it auto-saved. Please tell me it auto-saved right before this fight. Oh no, guys, if the last thing that happens is that I died, that was hard. Okay, yeah, that is the last thing that happened. Okay, good. Phew. Okay. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Alright, here we go. We're gonna have to fight this guy again. I'm gonna skip that sequence, because as dope as that sequence is... F. Ooh. Ah. Oh no! Drink, 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 drink! Just shoot it! Shoot it! Yeah! I got him with cheese! See, folks, that's why you shoot it. Alright, so the gun is like a thing that I can spam and use. Oh my god. Yeah, pop him right in the dome. Look at that. That's a badass shot. That was bad. That was badass.
Greenblood, how do you fare? Fine, fine. It is dead. Are you wounded? I'm well.
That's PogChamp.
Effective. I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary. Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious. I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Oh god. The memory crystal allows you to reassign all skill points, attributes, and talents that you've spent. To use it, open the game menu. Oh, guys, this is my chance. This is my chance. I'm gonna cheese the game. If I use the memory crystal, I can reset. I can get lockpicking. I can go back and I can lockpick all of the chests. What time is it? 11 o'clock! Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use the memory crystal. And then the next level I will get vigor, because lockpicking was next on my list of stuff to get. Right? And then I will work... Oh, God. I gotta do one level in all of these eventually. I have to do a level in all of these eventually. But anyway, we're gonna reset. We're gonna reset stuff. So I'm totally fine with us sticking with technical, right? Even though I am never in my life going to set an elemental trap. I'm telling you guys right now, there is no universe where I set an elemental trap. I'm just not going to do it. But I think that the firearms are pretty good. I think the firearms are pretty pog. And I think that accuracy and agility are going to figure me out better than strength and endurance. I mean, endurance will be good, but I think that that's going to figure me out better when I try and cross-class into magic. So I'm fine sticking with technical. But we're going to reset him really quick. I'm going to pick lockpicking. Attributes. I'm going to pick 1 agility. And I am going to still pick an accuracy. Skills. Boom. Boom. Ah, okay, next level, I get rifles. Okay, but all of my skills are set, and now. Oh, I have to reset my equipment. Okay. Now I can use the old rusty rapier. Yes. The old rusty rapier. Which is what I was just using. A rusty stiletto. And yeah. Yeah, that's... oh, no. Torso, I had a sailor's coat. And hands, I had the sailor's gloves. And that was good on all that fronts. So now we're gonna run. Oh no! I literally did nothing. Oh god. Oh, that makes sense. But that's. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Maybe I can do it over here. Maybe I can do it over here. Come on. Oh no, that's exactly where I have to go. Son of a gun. Alright, well my big massive scheme fell through. My big scheme to scam the game out of that early game loot is out of the picture now, so I don't get the early game loot. Dude, my cousin is such a troll.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
He is such a troll.
Long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He is a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Alright. Guys! Let's see. We're gonna end up, I think we're gonna sail across this ocean or whatever. We're gonna call it there. This is the end of the night. 11 o'clock. I ran a little late tomorrow. I know for a fact I'm gonna run late tomorrow playing Ark. I'm too hooked on that game. GreedFall? No. I thought they were going to do the title card. Because that's what I said earlier they were going to do. That would have been really troll if they did, though. Alright. Let's get settled in. Let's see if there's any kind of cutscene or anything like that. Just going to finish. Do I have dregs? No. Well. Oh, I was going to chat, but then they finished the load right when I said that. The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. I gotta stop. Somebody stop. Somebody stop me. become a nightmare. Why am I like this? Anyway. Why would that guy get a soul patch to cover up the tattoo that he got on his chin? What's the point of that? Why would you get the tattoo on your chin if you're just going to cover it with a soul patch? You know what I mean? Just don't give him the tattoo on his chin. Or don't give him the soul patch. I mean, it looks like you get more tattoos as you rank up in the guild. Because the cabin boy doesn't have any. And then all those sailors have the same ones, where they have the chin tattoo and the eye streaks. The captain has got a chin tattoo that evolves into the cheeks. The eye streaks. It's all kind of unifying. So I think that the higher rank you get, I'm sure their main dude is like... Oh, Jesus. Why would he cock his head like that? Why would he do that? Who does that, you weirdo?
Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords.
Good lord.
Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land.
Oh, I'm sure it's just like a poop ton of orange juice.
You might catch your death, and that will be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
It's literally just vitamin C.
That they would have warned you on the ship.
No, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are. To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady
Yeah, my hair
Morange,
definitely came out
and
way
to
too
you, my
dark.
dear lady, my most trusted
Which is a bummer, but
Where is the captain?
it's fine.
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
See, I called it! I called it! The Admiral has more tattoos! The higher you rank up in the knots, the more tattoos you get. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Called it.
All the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort.
Good lord.
Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
Oh god, Constantine, you're such a tool.
How
You say
so?
we have been scullied?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services.
Do I get him?
I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance.
He's a new companion!
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Yo! Vasco! One-handed blades and guns, poisoned coating, secret blade technique. So he's also a technical guy, which is a shame because I really like him. So if I was if I was Mr. Magic Man, I would. Yeah, he's a duelist. Extraordinary agility compensates for his lack of protections. He also knows how to handle guns. Kurt's a heavy tank. Let's bring the two of them. So we've got two technical dudes. And then the big chonker, right? The old chonker Rooney. Now I did say that I was going to stop here, and I think that this is obviously the best place to stop for the night. So we are going to save our game, new game slot, and we're gonna quit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Thaka, for coming in tonight. We're hanging out as we start our new journey playing GreedFall. The game, I think, has a bit of a slow start, but it is going to pick up, I'm sure. Now that I'm heading into the area that has all the monsters, all the magic, all the fun stuff. I'm through the tutorial, the intro section, which actually timed out nearly perfectly. A little bit too slow, but very, very perfectly. In the meantime, I appreciate each and every one of you who came in tonight to hang out. You're all beautiful, wonderful, magical, happy people. If anyone's watching, and you don't normally watch me, feel free to hit the follow button. I'm going to be back at it tomorrow night at 8 p.m. I'm going to be playing Ark Survival Evolved. You guys can also expect the VOD of tonight's playthrough. If you missed the beginning and you want to see what sort of silly things happen, you can expect the VOD to go up on YouTube on Monday. I'm going to get it. I usually only do mild edits. I didn't really even take a break this time around, so I don't even know if there's going to be very much editing going into it. I would just trim the fat on the top and bottom end. But you can expect the VOD to go up on YouTube if you have the interest to watch any parts that you might have missed.
Thanks for watching my vid. I worked real hard on it. Don't forget to subscribe. No, I won't pay a bribe. Come and check out my stream. It might fulfill your dream of finding some good content that'll make you feel content.